Coronavirus has massively impacted on the health and social care sector, as of course it has across all walks of society. The implications to this in respect of continuing healthcare funding are also far-reaching. What this video aims to set out is putting to bed some of the misconceptions that we're encountering, so that people have a better idea of what the situation is and what opportunities they have. So continuing healthcare funding still applies and is still applicable. If an individual's need for care is primarily a health need, then they are entitled to funding to meet the cost of their care in full, irrespective of what their financial position is. Coronavirus has resulted in the NHS being afforded an opportunity to be able to delay undertaking the assessments to determine as to whether or not somebody has primarily healthcare needs, such as would entitle them to the funding. Now, that, however, does not mean that people will be entitled to free funding until such a time as they are assessed, and this is crucial. There is a misconception that people believe that they will be entering care and that no cost will ever have to be borne due to the fact that they were discharged into a care home during the coronavirus pandemic. Unfortunately, this could not be further from the truth, because whilst it is the case at present that financial assessments are not being undertaken, they will, at some point, have to be re-implemented, and individuals who have over £23,250 will still be self-funders and be required to pay for the cost of their care in full. For this reason, it's essential that if it's the case that an individual has primarily healthcare needs, such that their needs are sufficiently complex, intense or unpredictable to warrant continuing healthcare funding, that the evidence is gathered at this early stage to be able to substantiate the position, so that down the line, at the point in time that the world hopefully recovers to the point it was before, and coronavirus is, one would hope, a distant memory, the world will return to normality, and the previous position of assessments establishing who should be paying for care will come back into place. At that time, if individuals have not taken the requisite steps, there could unfortunately be some very severe scenarios where people are presented with care bills for relatives running to tens of thousands, if not higher, for care that ought to have been paid from the point of discharge to the care home. What I would urge anyone in this situation with a relative who may be entitled to continuing healthcare funding to do is to contact one of the experts in my team at Compass CHC to discuss the situation. We will take the time to go through matters with you in full for a free, no obligation and confidential discussion, whereupon we can establish what the position is for your relative, go through matters, and if appropriate, advise you what action should be taken. We're available either by contacting us on our website and completing an online form, or calling us directly